the contract that you got and the kind of the expectations that come with it. Is there anything different for you entering this camp as the guy who's kind of the number one running back here?
No, I think I've had the pretty much same mindset I had since my rookie year, and it's coming in and working. A lot of guys, they get contracts, and some may get content or switch. For me, it's just about staying the same. Continue to work. It being my first year here, just showing my teammates how I work. What I bring to the table, and then pushing everybody else around me.
Seeing from the outside, looking in, how Kyle Shanahan utilizes his running backs, and then now being here, being in the system, what have you? Do you feel like you really settled in, and what have you, I guess, been impressed with the most by his offensive mind?
I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable with each and every practice. Just being new to a offense, learning the verbiage and the plays. It was a lot when I first got here. I had to really focus in on studying and stuff like that. And, since I've been here, in meetings and team meetings with Coach Shanahan, just seeing, his IQ for the game and how he sees the game and the way he calls plays definitely has helped me, grasp the offense a little bit more, just that better.
How much different is what you're doing now compared to what you did in Minnesota last year? And how much do you feel like that this offense is suited to your skill set in comparison?
I think the offenses are similar in a way. Every offense is going to have outside, inside zone and all that stuff. For me, it's just about learning, how Coach Shanahan sees the game, his tendencies, how he calls plays. And, I think, it's been a good fit. I like everything that he does, running the ball, throwing the ball, catching the ball. And, not just when I'm catching the ball, but, receivers and everything.
Were you with them for those player-only throwing sessions with Jimmy? Were you with them with the players-only throwing sessions with Jimmy over the summer?
Yeah, I was here. And that helped me a lot, too. Like I said, coming in from new offense, learning the routes, and then, just with the offense, how it works, everybody doing anything and everything, asked of them, it helped me, like I said, grasp the offense that much more. And, Jimmy, I give credit to Jimmy a lot, too, because he helped me understand the playbook as well.
You talk a lot about how complex Kyle Shanahan's offense is. What's your impression of it in that sense, and how difficult is it to pick it up right now?
When I first got here, I was lost. I was really lost because, my head's spinning. Different protections that I got to learn, different concepts I got to learn. And basically, I got to just take my whole old way of thinking that I was doing for 4 years and switch it up into a new one. So, I guess it's complex when you're new to it, but once you start, studying and learn more, you get it. So I don't know if I would call it complex anymore. I'm starting to get it.
Where are you in the process?
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with everything. And for me, it's just, like I said, it's about just putting myself in game-type situations in training camp and getting ready for the first game, September 9th.
Kind of going back to, working with Jimmy Garoppolo now, how do you think that the rapport is building so far? You said you participate in some of the independent throwing sessions.
Yeah.
But how do you think that relationship is building between you two?
I think it builds chemistry amongst all of us as players. When the coaches are not there, we have to find a way to work it out and get on the same page. And, I think today you see, we had a lot of completions. Wish we could do better in some situations, but, I think we're taking steps to get better each and every day.
You've worked with a few quarterbacks now. What stands out about Jimmy Garoppolo? What are some qualities there?
I would just say his leadership and, just the leadership he takes amongst himself. Not just the coaches. I've been on teams where, the coaches have to fix something, and then, players put their input, whereas Jimmy, he doesn't wait for the coaches to put their input first. If he sees something or, want something corrected or a certain way, he's going to voice that opinion. And, everybody respects him in his game. So I think that's what makes him a great quarterback.
Yeah, the NFL is introducing a new rule about lowering helmets, which, as a running back, obviously could affect you. Do you understand the rule exactly? And I guess what are your thoughts about how practical it is for a running back to not lower the helmet?
Yeah. At the end of the day, we all are competing, and I don't think anybody is trying to maliciously hurt anybody. But, the game, they're just trying to protect us, and that's all it is. So it's just something that you got to be conscious of running the ball because, you know, if you get flagged, I think it was a 15-yard penalty. So it's just something you got to be conscious of, but at the same time, you don't want to be thinking too much. So, you know, if it happens, it happens. But, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Are you worried that thinking about it may impact or affect how you do what you need to do?
I'm not going to think about it.
You'll just do normally what you do.
I'm just going to do what I do. I mean, I don't typically lower my head. I protect myself, so I don't think that rule relates to me in that sense.
All right. Cool. Can I ask you another off-the-beat question? Just about having fans here at practice, open practice. You got 10 of them this preseason. You like it? You know, do you like having?
Yeah. It's all love, and you know, it gives the fans to come out and see us work, and you know, like I said, take those steps to get to where you know they're going to see us in the season. So, like I said, it's all love, and you know, we appreciate having them here, and yeah, it's a great feeling.